guys, thanks for tuning in. This is Praneeth and you are watching Be Wise and Rich. Today we'll talk about Total Money Makeover by Dave Ramsey. This is one of the finest books in personal finance. No one is born financially smart. All of us go to school, learn, find a job and start earning. Once we start earning, we don't know what to do with the money we have earned because we have not been taught. If we look around us, most people have too much debt like mortgage payments, car payments, student loans, too little cash and too little control over their finances. And we find nothing wrong with it because everybody around us are doing the same thing. Money making is 80% behavior and just 20% knowledge. Take a journey with us so that you can be cash rich and debt free. Most of us have come across toddlers. Whenever they find a toy, they want it and they want it right now. It is human nature to want it now. However, it is a sign of immaturity. Most people, even though they grow up, they behave the same way. Debt is a way of obtaining things you can't afford right now. We have been taught by our bankers, professors and teachers that debt is a means to create prosperity. In reality, debt only adds considerable weight and in most of the cases it doesn't build wealth. For example, if you buy a flat on debt, you end up paying 2 to 3 times its value in 20 years. However, if you put the same amount in an income generating fund, you earn 6 times its initial value. Number 2. Buying on credit is not same as buying on cash. Most people buy consumer goods on credit card. Consumer goods value decreases in 3 to 6 months time. However, by using credit card, you end up paying their highest price. If you have waited 3 to 6 months, you will get a good discount of 30 to 40%. Myth number 3. Car payments are a way of life. Most people, when they first get employed, they buy a car on loan and they start paying it. 90% of them will not have any savings and most of them will not have any investments in stocks, bonds or mutual funds. They buy a car, after 4 years they pay off the car and they buy a new car on loan. And they end up staying in this vicious cycle of payments. Let's think through this. You end up paying 10 lakhs for a 7 lakh car whose value has dropped down to 4 lakhs. Instead, if you have put the same amount in an investment fund, you could buy a better car with cash and have no hassles. Myth number 4. When I loan money to a friend, I am helping him. You might be helping him, but it affects your relationships. For example, if you loan 10 lakhs to a friend and he doesn't pay you back, it affects your relationship significantly. Your friendship changes to borrower-lender relationship. So whenever you give a loan to a friend, be sure that you don't do it at the cost of your relationships. When you have money, you give it to him. When you don't have, you tell him clearly that you don't have any money. Number 5. By co-signing a loan, I am helping my friend. The truth of the matter is, by co-signing a loan, if your friend doesn't pay, you have to pay it back. Even I had a personal experience when I co-signed a loan, and when that guy didn't pay, I received a legal notice to pay the entire amount. So whenever you co-sign a contract, be prepared for all aspects and all situations. Is not a tool. The only person who gets rich when you take debt is your banker. Debt attacks your most important wealth building tool, which is your income. Stay away from debt and be cash rich. If you have liked this video and if this has added any value to you, please click on subscribe. Stay tuned for further updates and help a friend by sharing this video.